Good morning, Mustangs. It's Tuesday, January 23rd, and I'm Bill Shrew.
And I am Amir Islam. In today's headlines, introducing Rho Kappa, reinforcing the alumni network, a day online, and candy for a good cause.
Now for our top story. The induction ceremony for one of FSA's newest honor societies, Rho Kappa, was added to FSA's list of growing on-campus societies. Let's go to Mustang News reporter Sungbin Choi for more on this event.
In a milestone event, Ms. Rogers, Social Studies Department Chair, hosted the induction ceremony for Rho Kappa, the High School Social Studies Honor Society. The students being inducted were also recognized as the founding members of the FSC chapter of Rho Kappa. This social sciences honor society, similar to others, functions under various pillars: their scholarship, leadership, service, and citizenship. Their dedication to community involvement and strong sense of civic responsibility, coupled with their outstanding academic performance in social studies, were key factors that qualified them for this honor. The induction ceremony was a celebration of knowledge and a call to action, encouraging students to be active participants in shaping the world around them. As members of Rho Kappa, these students now join a national network of peers who share their passion for history, economics, psychology, and other social studies disciplines. The next step for this is the selection of officers, ensuring the future of the group. For Mustang News, I'm Sungbin Choi.
Over the holidays, FSA hosted a series of events to engage alumni in the FSA community. FSA has reached out to several alumni, but this is only one of the first steps in this process. Now, FSA hopes to expand on these connections and create a tight-knit alumni network. Here's Mustang News reporter Varun Sayana with more.
With the majority of connections with alumni being formed outside of FSA, it was time for FSA to bring everyone back to their high school days. First, our alumni were invited to an Alumni Friendsgiving where they were reminded of the strong bonds that make FSA a unique community. Alumni, teachers, and admin shared a meal together as they discussed the future of the expanding alumni network. Overall, the night was filled with nostalgia and laughter, providing an opportunity for the alumni to revisit the school after many years. Keeping with the holiday theme, FSA also hosted an ugly sweater party over winter break. The event included cookie decorating, hot chocolate, and a white elephant gift exchange. Our alumni got a chance to share a cookie with their old friends as they reflected on their high school experience. These events aim to create lasting memories and tie alumni back to the school they once called home. FSA has come a long way in creating an alumni network and will continue to build upon it as we continue to grow as a community. For Mustang News, I'm Varun Sayana.
We should also always keep the mission of FSA in mind: to deliver an educational framework designed to achieve the highest academic results and instill enduring strength of character by leveraging innovation and STEAM curriculums for college preparedness and lifelong student success.
Recent below freezing temperatures and their potential dangers called for an asynchronous day this past Tuesday. For many, this day provided flashback to the COVID-19 virtual days. Here's Mustang News reporter Bill Shrew with more.
FSA was not the only school engaging in asynchronous learning recently. Schools across the state closed on January 16th because of cold weather dangers including freezing rain, ice accumulation, and hazardous traveling conditions. It was an occurrence that stirred up a variety of emotions, namely those tied with quarantine memories. It may seem like a lifetime, but it was only 4 years ago when students were locked at home, attending Zoom classes and using online resources in school in the midst of the pandemic. For many, the quarantine was a much-needed break from society, but for many others, it was a time of isolation. When asked about how the online day made her feel, sophomore Eliza had this to say.
Yeah, Tuesday did remind me of COVID-19 just because it was just so boring. There was nobody to talk to, and I mean, like, you could text people, but it's so boring.
But others didn't feel the same, as freshman Charlie said.
It didn't remind me of Zoom distance learning because the teachers gave me work and I wasn't able to communicate with them to complete the work.
The COVID-19 pandemic was a turning point in many lives, and it showed the importance of expecting the best but being prepared for the worst. It is something to keep in mind, especially because various health agencies and professionals are cautioning everyone to be aware as COVID-19 is still lurking around. For Mustang News, I am Bill Shrew.
Just like we keep the mission of FSA in mind, it is equally important that we remind ourselves on the vision of FSA. Fulton Science Academy Private School endeavors to be a nationally recognized school serving advanced and gifted students committed to academic success, civic responsibility, global citizenship, and high ethical values within a safe environment that celebrates diversity and is nurtured by the collaborative efforts of all stakeholders.
FSA middle schoolers are not just selling candy. They're on a mission to raise $600 to build a new tower for the FSA greenhouse. Let's join Srihari Padmanabhan and take a closer look at this inspiring endeavor.
For this, the first LEGO League selling candy is just the first step. They're hosting a 2-week-long fundraiser running from 7:20 to 7:50 in the mornings. Students can actively contribute by purchasing Hershey's, fruit snacks, Gatorade, and various other sweets with cash or card. The students aren't simply indulging candy cravings, they have a bigger goal in mind. The goal of this fundraiser is to raise $600 to construct a new aeroponics tower for the FSA greenhouse. It's not just about treats, but cultivating a sustainable future. The aeroponics tower will contribute to the school's commitment in environmental education and sustainable practices. They're taking a need and combining it with enterprising skills, working towards a real-world goal. It's evident that these students are not just passionate about selling candy, they're passionate about making a positive impact in their environment. The level of teamwork and dedication displayed during the fundraiser is truly praiseworthy. As the candy fundraiser enters its second week, the excitement continues to grow. For Mustang News, I am Srihari Padmanabhan.
Now it's time for the weather. This week, we will be seeing average highs of 62 and lows of 53. Be sure to have your umbrellas, Mustangs. There's a chance of rain all week.
Today's quote shines a light on this month's I Care value of integrity. Jimmy Carter, America's 39th president, shares, "We must adjust to changing times and still hold to unchanging principles."
Ready for some laughs? It's time for the joke of the day. What do you call an alligator wearing a vest? An investigator.
High schoolers, just a reminder that field trips are right around the corner. Make sure to join us in our next episode for more details. Thanks for joining us for this edition of Mustang News. And don't forget, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to FSA's YouTube channel. I am Amira Islam.
And I am Bill Shrewd, reminding you to stay safe and healthy, Mustangs, and that when we, you, and I care, we are always #stronger together.